Okay, Deadheads, we have some fresh nuggets of news about the expanding world of The Walking Dead. Putting aside wild speculation, let's look at the facts and what exactly has been revealed. AMC is greenlighting a third scripted series. They are being careful not to mention if this is a spin-off, a companion piece, or something all in its own. I think there is heavy hints that this is a completely new show with new characters, but we'll get to that in a moment. It will feature 2 young female protagonists. The focus will be on the first generation to come of age in the apocalypse as they know it. Now, the definition of coming to age refers to the process of growing up or entering into adulthood. It's not likely that they would use this wordage if the protagonists will be 20, 25, 30. So we will likely follow protagonists, maybe sisters or friends that are between the ages of 13 and 19. Just a guess, but it will likely have a heavy focus on characters in the younger demographic. This would make sense if you're simply looking at the numbers. You would have a lot of kids relating to these characters, falling in love with these characters, connecting to them emotionally, and then growing up with these characters and utilizing social media as they do to help push this third series into popularity with hashtags and posts and tweets and Instagram and you name it. We also know that some will become heroes and some will become villains. It's too early to tell, but it is interesting that they are focusing heavily on 2 young female protagonists and then saying some will be heroes and some will be villains. It makes you wonder right off the bat if those 2 young female protagonists will split down the middle, begin out as friends or siblings, one becomes a hero and one becomes a villain. However, it's too early to say, and that can be broken down a million different ways. This show, this new show, was created by Scott Gimple and The Walking Dead writer and producer Matt Negrete. Sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. I really don't know how it's pronounced. Matt Negrete will also be the showrunner of this new series, which will air 10 episodes. A lot of fans have been wanting The Walking Dead, the original show, to cut down to 10 episodes for a very long time, so you guys will get a good solid look at what that will feel like. It's too early to tell if they're going to run 10 episodes in every season. I'm a fan of that idea. I think that would be great. I think it would be a little too much having 3 different series running 16 episodes. Game of Thrones does fantastically well with 10 episodes, and I think this third scripted series should just stick with a 10 episode format per season. AMC is known for starting their new series with less episodes and add more the more popular they get, but let's hope they stick with a 10 episode per season structure. I will also mention, since we're talking about it, there is a good likelihood that Fear the Walking Dead may get canceled and some of the surviving characters could get folded up into the original program, which makes a lot of sense considering 2 of the characters, Dwight and Morgan, are originally from the main show, and they can just bring over whatever surviving members or characters are still alive at the end of the current season. They could just bring them over with them. Now, production will start this summer in Virginia. Now, this you could probably look into. Maybe I'm missing something, but The Walking Dead show films in Georgia, so Virginia, will that seem a little too familiar? Will that lead fans to think and speculate it's going to contain characters from the original show and or from Fear? And I think this is one of the biggest nuggets of news to come out of this. This new scripted series will show us an unseen pocket of the Walking Dead universe. Now that right there alone hints to me it will not show Judith Grimes in the future. It will not show characters from The Walking Dead in the future with their kids. Not only would that be extremely complicated and frustrating for all the different showrunners, imagine if Angela Kang was forced to do something in her show to fit the continuity of what the new showrunner Matt DeGrate is doing in his new show of The Walking Dead. Again, for that continuity if they were to show a Judith Grimes in the future. I personally do not believe this is going to show Judith Grimes or anyone else unless, of course, they split off completely from the main show. I think this is going to be, as they say, an unseen pocket of the Walking Dead universe. All new characters and an all new story. They make it a point to say multiple times in the news release that this is going to be fun to explore all new stuff, saying, and I quote, showing audiences an unseen pocket of the Walking Dead universe steeped in new mythology is a very cool way to celebrate a decade of Dead on TV and over 15 years of Robert Kirkman's brilliant comic. That is coming from Scott Gimple. And he continues, Matt DeGrate is one of the best writer-producers in The Walking Dead's long history. I'm thrilled to be working besides him to tell stories unlike we've seen before, taking our first step into an even larger world. Everything they are saying leads me to believe these will be all new characters and all new stories not directly connected to the world of The Walking Dead. I know after this information was released, I personally was overloaded by so many messages saying we are getting, and I mean 100% of the messages told me straight up, we are getting a Judith Grimes TV show in 2020. I should have put that on the list, but I already made all the images for this. But yes, this is releasing in 2020. We also have the Rick Grimes movies coming in 2020, so prepare for a lot of Walking Dead content in 2020. We always have Sunday night live after shows for the Walking Dead main show, so expect live after shows for not only this new third scripted series on this channel. About half an hour after they air, come here to this channel to discuss, get a first impression review from me, and then we get into fan feedback, an interactive look in this community of how we feel for every episode in 2020 right on this channel, covering this new series and obviously the Rick Grimes movies. From time to time, I'll do my best to discuss or talk about some of the breaking news coming out, but I do want to take my time and maybe wait for some news to come out and show it off all in one video. So if you're new here and you are interested, hit that subscribe button. If you think you are already subscribed, I've had a lot of people say that they had to resubscribe. For some reason, YouTube is unsubscribing people, and it was an alarming amount of people over the last few months who have said that. Just please double check to make sure you are subscribed. And stay tuned for more in the world of The Walking Dead. I love this TV show. I'm excited for this announcement. I've said it before. I think people thought I was crazy. I've been saying it on this channel for years. The Walking Dead is the new Star Wars. It will last 50 years easy. Easy. It's not going to be the original show going for 50 years, but something will be out there. There will be content for The Walking Dead, whether it's books, novels, games, movies, TV shows. This franchise will live to become 50. Bet on it. If you got thoughts and opinions, don't be afraid to put those in the comment box. I'm done talking, so it's your turn. Let's look at the facts and what we exactly know. Yeah, that's it, asshole. Go ahead and rev your fucking motorcycle or car or whatever needs to be that loud! Dick.
What happened?
Some guy turned on his car really loud and it interrupted my video. Can you hand me my baseball bat, honey? No, the one without the barbed wire. I don't want to go to prison. Yeah, that one right there. You got it.
Did you scream?
Yes, I did. I screamed loudly.
You're like, damn it!
Watch your mouth. No, I'll get it. What was that? You gotta be kidding me. I can't win.